everybody? Welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I'm doing a gift request today. Kevin Bounds requested that I do Steve Holy's song, Let Me Down Easy. And I don't know Steve Holy's rendition. This song, Let Me Down Easy, I've heard various renditions of that title, but I don't know if it's the same song. So we're just going to get into this. I don't know either, but Kevin, thank you for the gift and the request again. Folks, we're going on a different journey ever since I did the gift request. We're doing not always traditional. I mean, and I love the traditional, but it's nice because I still do fairly regularly a traditional song that wasn't a gift request, but that's just like a regular request. Or I just think of it myself and I want to do it, but it's mostly by request. But your gift requests are songs that are off the beaten track, independent artists by and large. And most of the comments about them have been favorable. Even if you're not crazy about the songs, it's like, all right, I heard this. There were some nice things, not my cup of tea. But then there'll be another song by that same artist and folks will be like, oh, that was good. Now I have to check out that artist more, whatever. So it's good for the independent artists as well. So Kevin, thank you for your knowledge, your experience, all of that you bring to the channel. So let's see what Steve does. Do you know Steve? Because I know you're in the business, a songwriter, and have a lot of songs and such, and I'm wondering maybe you know Steve. Here we go. That beginning sounds familiar.
Something's different, things are changing right before my eyes. You seem distant, I just can't stand it to think our love has died. I see the writing on the wall. You're gonna grab your heart and go. If you've got to take it from me, take it from me slow.
I don't know.
Let me down easy. I feel for you hard.
Nice transition.
It's a long way, believe me, to the bottom of my heart. Just walk away a step a day and give me time to fall apart. Let me down easy. I fell for you hard.
I like the tempo change in there. It started out, he just returned to it. The song just returned to the initial tempo and instrumentation. But I really like that. It's not an interlude. I don't know what you call it, not being a songwriter myself, but there's the intervening minute in there. It was a bit more up tempo, but the lyrics were a bit more heartfelt, in your face, like, oh, you could feel it. But the music accentuated, it kind of drove it home. And I like that, the tempo change and instrument change. It's a long way to the bottom of my heart.
Guess I thought we'd be together forever and always.
That's how it works.
But since you're taking my tomorrows, I'm left with yesterday.
Yeah.
I won't try to keep you if you don't want to stay.
Yeah.
All I ask is just one favor before you walk away. Let me down easy. I fell for you hard.
Nice voice there.
It's a long way, believe bottom of my heart. Just walk away, a step a day, and give me time to fall apart.
I like that line a lot.
I fell for you hard. Let me down easy. I fell for you hard.
I love colorful language like that, metaphors, similes, and analogies. But it's, let me down, I fell, and going in the same direction, but for different reasons. When you fall for someone, it's a good thing, being let down easy. But I like that line. Just walk away slowly, like one step a day, and give me time to fall apart. And I can relate to the song. But I mean, it's one of these things. Is it better that boom, you rip the band-aid, that like she ripped the band-aid off and go and let you fall with the disaster, or sort of acclimate or adjust to your new shitty circumstances? So I'm kind of on Steve's side on this one, where I think you need a little bit of time to prepare, where you're not just destroyed in an instant. It's a little slower. You do get a chance to adjust. They're still there physically, but not emotionally or mentally. They're leaving for a reason. And it's because you're no longer their cup of tea, or the relationship is no longer their cup of tea, or they still like you, but there's another guy, or whatever the reasons are that they're leaving. But you do. I mean, you think this was supposed to last forever. And yeah, the longer I live, the longer I see women walk away a lot, men walk away, sometimes, whatever. Sometimes it's completely justified. Some dude cheats, woman catches, she's like, F it, I'm done. Or same thing, dude, wife is cheating or whatever she's doing. And he's like, but I don't know. I've said this so many times, and I have a feeling I'll say it a lot more too, because country music, true traditional songs, hit the human condition head on, in a way that you're leaning in to see what they're saying, but then you're like, oh my God, that's me. It seems like they're couched in such a way that you can almost plug and play your own life into so many of these songs. And even songs that aren't necessarily broad brushstrokes. Like, this is kind of a common theme. This actually is a common theme, but there's a specificity to it in his circumstance. But you could still plug your own unique circumstances into it and open it up so it's you. And that country music does that a lot. Maybe all music does, I don't know, but I'm just partial to country, as you know, at this stage in my life, absolutely. And I'm actually glad I came to it later in life, because when you come to anything, whether it's art, whether it's music, whether it's any kind of intellectual study, it's not colored by your youthful enthusiasms and predispositions. You come to it more as an adult and with life experience that enables you to relate to the adults who wrote the song, generally adults. Some young songwriters are brilliant. Dylan was. Taylor Swift wrote some brilliant songs at a young age. And Jewel was brilliant in her teen years, Billy Joel. And some folks just see things on a different plane than the rest of us mortal human beings. But this was really, really nice song, Kevin. I don't know. Did you play the guitar on this? You didn't let me know that you did when you requested the song, but I'll rate the song for Steve, and I'm guessing Steve's going to see it. So, Steve, well done. I like the steel in this too, and even the drums were sort of like more pronounced, but I like that. Nashville country, it's that repetitive drum beat that drives you nuts. But that was like sort of like co-opted for effect for people who didn't necessarily know country music, traditional anyway. But that steady drum beat absolutely has a place in songs for effect, for feel, for just the structure of the song. And it worked in this too. So, all right, the relatability factor. I like Steve's voice too. In the beginning, I wasn't so sure how it would go, but then when he carried a note, I'm like, oh, that's a good, sensitive voice to that lyric. And it worked. So the number that popped into my head is an 8.5. The relatability factor is ludicrous in this song. So I'm a sucker for that. I'm a sucker for a pretty girl in a song too. But if this girl was pretty, she walked away, so she loses a ton of points for that part of it. Yeah, so Kevin, thank you for that request. I love hearing what new artists are. I love reacting to them on the channel too and give them a little bit more exposure. They could put these things on their Facebook or Insta pages or Twitter, wherever they put them. And I love being a part of that, even if it's a small part. It's still a part, and everything starts small until it goes. So that's the long and the short of it, folks. Thank you again, Kevin. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you on another video, and keep rocking the country.